Did we get it?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good.
Good. I gotta say, you're probably the most beautiful family I've ever sold property to on the island.
Thank you.
So sweet.
I think these two took us to the edge.
Yeah, they do.
Adorable.
Yeah, you guys did well.
What's your name?
Tell me your names.
Maya and Chloe.
Maya and Chloe.
I'm Stephanie, and this is Dennis.
And your name?
Yeah.
Hi, Steph. It's good to finally meet you in person.
Yeah, finally, huh? Well, we're
Yeah.
excited, man. We're gonna be neighbors on the island. This is great.
I know. I loved your idea of the joint venture for the beach property. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I've got a lot of people asking if we can make that happen, and I think we can. I'm
I bet
looking
you
at
can.
forming an IBC and just having us all own equal shares and having that little private go-to getaway for all of us property owners who don't own property right on the beachfront. So
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, really cool idea. We loved it.
good.
I want to find a clownfish.
A clownfish.
Like
Yes.
Nemo?
Yeah.
You like Disney too? Me too.
Yeah, I love Nemo.
I love Nemo.
Nemo's the best.
probably like-
she is the
it's
biggest
probably
Disney
like her
princess
favorite
I've ever
character.
seen.
I
Oh.
love
It's
it.
like in an anemone.
Oh, yes, that's where he lives.
We just want to ask you a few questions. Just it's very informal, very brief, nothing complicated. But Steph and I just like to know who's coming to the island and why you guys chose Belize, and just to get to know you a little bit better. So it's just an open conversation. So how did you guys find out about Belize in the first place?
Blank brain.
Oh my gosh, I think you actually stumbled across one of Dennis's videos is what
Well,
started it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like I had mentioned, we had looked at Playa del Carmen. We had looked at so many different places.
Costa Rica, Anguilla, a lot of different places we've looked at over the years. So
And I think I must have
Yeah.
probably stumbled upon one of your videos on YouTube. Probably one of the flybys, the aerials. And I just love the idea of the small island feel. I love the idea of it being off the mainland, and just everything about it. Just the fact that it had such a small area but yet so much to explore at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It is what I saw. And I don't know.
well, we talked about the family atmosphere. We talked about the fact that it's English speaking. Those are huge things, especially for us with children, to make that, transition a little easier once we get there. And just really, we just wanted a different lifestyle for the kids and for us, just something more laid back.
Right. And have you guys been to Belize yet? I forgot to ask.
We actually haven't been to Belize yet. We've been really far south in Mexico, but not all the way to Belize.
Okay, all right. So when do you
Area.
think your first family trip will be down?
We're hoping within the year, actually. So, yeah, I guess it kind of
You
depends.
can really find what you like
And-
about the children.
Yeah.
The children in Belize are amazing, and they have a very laid-back childhood, more like when I was growing up and Dennis was growing up. It's just a lot more playing outside, a lot more, being together. It's really like a magical childhood. I think it would be really fun to be a kid there.
Exactly.
That's what I wanted for them, was just a different way of life.
Mhm. Oh, good.
And tablets and cell phones and, all that kind of stuff. I mean, you can't hide from it, but, just to slow it down a bit. Like you said, just let them be children as long as they can. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice. Excellent. Well, did you have any questions for Steph and I? Anything about Belize, living there? Anything you'd like us to give our thoughts on?
I'm trying to think. Really, I think we talked about some of the stuff with you already, but I think I joked with Dennis last time. You said a video about what you used for the mosquitoes. So that it's a huge concern for me. I know that's hilarious, but I get attacked. So I'm just like, what do you use? Do I have to bathe in peppermint oil every day? What do I do?
The good news is there's new things that my mom gave me one of the last times we went, and I had one of those wristbands that have the lemongrass and the different oils that helped. So essential oils definitely help me. The thing is, they love me and they hate him. So I could have like 20.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Never
oh no, I have just one. And I'm like, oh, poor you, little guy. I'm like, oh, I guess it itches now. You know, it's like I'm covered. So I just use like a family-friendly off, the kind that's not like the deep woods, just the kind that's the light, and it seems to work.
Right.
And that also works for like the little, you know, during different seasons, you could have like no-see-ums or something that helps with that.
Right. Those little
So,
sand fleas or whatever they call them. Yeah. Yeah.
big difference. They're not very common, but when they do come out, that helps with that too.
Yeah, like right now on the island, people are saying it's bad because they've had a lot of rain.
Okay.
Right. But then, like I said, I'm a morning walker. I get up, have my coffee, walk the beach, and I would say, you know, 18 days out of 20, I'm fine. But those 2 days, they'll be bad.
It
So it's not
depends
like
on
it's bad year round.
if there's a breeze.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times off the ocean, there's a breeze, and that'll keep them away from you too. So.
Right.
But
Okay.
yeah, it's definitely a concern. I understand what you mean, but luckily they're having more technology that even like the little clip-on thing that helps. A lot of different things that I'm wanting to try because it's definitely worth it.
Yes, definitely, for sure. Like you said, we go for a walk and he laughs. He just calls me his mosquito repellent because as long as I'm I get attacked, and he has nothing. So yeah.
A blood type thing, or maybe I don't know. I eat a lot of sugar. I'm a little sweeter. I don't know.
Do you guys have any questions about Belize?
Well, I have something to tell you guys.
Okay.
Nemo's her favorite character.
Yeah.
Your favorite character?
She said, "What's your favorite character?"
That's a
I can
tough.
show you my favorite character. It's right here.
Ah, yes.
I'm working on this right now.
We've got a puzzle going
Oh,
on.
cool.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast with Belle.
Yes, I like her because she lives in France and I live in France. She has brown hair like me and she loves to read. Same as me. So she's my
Donovan
favorite
will tell
princess.
you about something we kind of inherited from his dad when his dad passed away. And it's a really neat Disney, well, what is it? A slide projector, I guess, the old glass painted slides, and it's all the old Disney.
Cool.
My parents went to
Really neat.
Europe back in the 70s, and he found it at a store. It's a Mickey Mouse projector, slide projector, and it has hand-painted glass slides that you slide in, and it shines the.
It's really neat.
And then there's boxes and boxes of these slides, all sorts of different stories. I haven't looked at it in years, but
Yeah.
thought you
That's
might.
so neat. It's like my favorite because I love vintage stuff like that and I love Disney. So it's like perfect together.
Yeah, it was really neat find. I guess they barely made it back to their cruise ship or something or whatever it was on time because they were in the shop and found that they had to buy it. So
Cool.
a fun story behind it.
Well, what are you most looking forward to about Belize? When you really get down there and spend some time, did you have anything that you're really like, when I get there, this is one of the first things I want to do or first things I want to experience?
Honestly, for me, I really miss snorkeling. We haven't been for a really long time and I love it. It's kind of, I don't know, you just feel free. I love it. Just under the water and just exploring and seeing all the fish and
Yeah, the reef, definitely.
the reef is a
Exploring the
huge
reef.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And really seeing these little faces because they've not been to the beach yet. So to see them, you know, playing in the sand and seeing the ocean is got to be a huge thrill. So
You get to experience it all over again through their eyes.
yes,
Yep.
exactly. Yeah.
You could take them on the glass bottom boats and they can see all the fish and find the clownfish. And
That's a really
much
good
fun.
idea.
What I like about Belize too is because the barrier reef runs the entire length of the islands, that you can snorkel in like 20 different spots, and every time it's going to be different. You can snorkel at Holchan, Mexico Rocks, the Keycalker National Park and Marine Reserve. You can even go out manatee watching. There's different tour companies that take you to see manatees,
turtles.
turtles, dolphins. There's so much to do. So every time you go out snorkeling, you're seeing something different.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
Would you like to see a dolphin and a turtle?
Me too.
It's fun because you can kayak out there and then just go right off of your kayak, and you can just tie your kayak to your stomach and then just, you know, float off to the side. And it's just, I mean, there's a feeling of freedom. There's a feeling of peace. There's a feeling of just breathe, just relax.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's what we're talking about. Well,
We're looking forward to meeting you guys down there.
you guys too.
So in the meantime, Steph and I are always here for you. So if you have any questions at all about the property you're buying or building or your trip down, your first trip down, let us know. We hope to be down there the same time you guys are. So we're making plans as soon as the borders open up to go down and spend some time on the island. So let's keep in touch. So when you guys book your flights or getting close, let us know.
Okay, absolutely.
We will.
If you can also keep me informed on that, that property that's up front. If there's any changes in that, I'm very excited to see if
the green space.
the investors, the
hotel.
Yeah.
Or condo project.
Yeah, that would be really interesting if there's any activity on that. I'd love to know.
Yeah, I know there's some discussions right now with some investor groups looking at doing something with that. So yeah, if I hear anything that's firmed up in that, I'll let you know right away, because that's going to be a nice bonus for the area.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
Oh, just one last quick question. I just got to thinking of, as far as planning the trip, do you guys have any recommendations?
Oh, right.
Where it would be a good place to stay for us with the kids?
Yes, absolutely.
Tons.
Yeah, we got several good places to stay, and then great places to take the kids for real, authentic Belizean street food.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. Things to do and places to go.
We'd like the more authentic experience than kind of the touristy thing. You know, we'd like to really experience it while we're there. So
Yeah, totally agree. We have our little favorite local places that we hit up all the time, and it's neat because it's the same guy that's been cooking the chicken has been cooking it for like 15 years, and like everybody knows him, and he sets up the same grill, the same street corner, and so we'll give you the real lowdown.
perfect.
I love it. That's great.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We can't wait to welcome you all to the island, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, can't wait to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.